What up, everybody? Blaze1 Sports here, and today we're going to talk about the defending NBA champion Los Angeles Lakers being eliminated from the playoffs in the first round thanks to the Phoenix Suns. The game was in Game 6, Staples Center. Phoenix Suns were the higher seed, but on paper, and everybody was saying the Lakers were supposed to be given this championship like last year. So it was kind of a shock and surprise that the Phoenix Suns won, even though they're the better team, younger team, higher seed. Um, the Suns won the previous game by 30 points. So pretty much the previous game, the Suns blew them out. This game, it was over after the first quarter. Pretty much blew them out. LeBron James gave up both games. Last game, walking out with like a little bit over 5 minutes left in the game. Just walking out, giving up on his team. And that kind of stuff carries over. The players see it, it kills momentum. And pretty much right there, they lost the series. The next game, doesn't want to shake hands, walks off the court, can't take his loss like a man. LeBron James overhyped. I don't know why. I don't even know why anyone would consider him the GOAT the way he acts on the court with all his crying and flopping and fake fouls. I mean, it's just like anyone with two eyes and a brain could see what's going on. Devin Booker stepped it up 47 points to close out the series. This is the first time LeBron James lost in the first round of the playoffs. This is pretty much probably it for him. The Los Angeles Lakers will do what LeBron James always does, and they're going to trade everybody except for AD, blow up the team. But really, I mean, AD's one of the best players in the game today, but the way he can't stay on the court, he's soft as a pillow. He's just too soft. He can't stay healthy. He's always getting hurt, so that has to say something for a top athlete. Like, he's the only person in sports. I mean, not in sports, but pretty much in the NBA. Like, how high level he is to always be hurt. He missed like I think over 30 games this year, and he missed a lot of games. Short season last year. He's always hurt. He can't stay on the court. So maybe it was a bad move for the Lakers to get him, even though he's as good as he is. He just can't stay on the court. And he's the reason why they lost and they're eliminated from the first round of the playoffs. If AD was healthy, 100%, they don't even need LeBron James. He probably could have took the Lakers to the championship. But LeBron James is not the GOAT. He is not what you guys think he is. That's why the Lakers get sent home. Everybody down on Schroeder because the last game he had before this one, Game 5, Schroeder's a beast of a point guard. Schroeder unfollowed the Lakers on Twitter before this Game 6 because that's why he turned down the extension or whatever, the option, because he doesn't want to come back and play with LeBron. He sees the BS. He doesn't want to be a part of it. So he'll go get that money or more somewhere else, no problem. He's going to get it. He's a good point guard. He just can't play with LeBron. That's why he's leaving. He unfollowed the team before the game. He didn't give up, but he's just tired of it. And then Magic wants to call him out, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Put the blame on James where it belongs and on AD for not being healthy, if you want to do that. James couldn't step up and take the Lakers. James had 29 points, 9 boards. Pope had 19 points, 3 boards. Schroeder had 20 points, 3 boards. Wesley Matthews had 12 points and 6 boards. Horton Tucker had 12 points and 2 boards. Yes, the Lakers did need AD to win this game. If AD was in the game, like I said, if AD was healthy, the Lakers would have probably swept the Suns and they'd go on their way to a title, no problem. Ayton only had Ayton, the center for the Suns. He only had 8 points, 3 boards. That's pretty weak. But Chris Paul, he only had 8 points. Had 12 assists. If you check out Casino for Life, if you haven't heard of him, go check him out. He's pretty much the best channel on YouTube that breaks all this stuff down, breaks down the corruption, how the league is geared towards giving LeBron James championships, all the stuff going on with Kwame Brown right now. And he just pretty much lays it out there, exposes everything. Um, has proof to back up everything. And he was just talking about all this and talking about what I seen watching the game is how funny it looked. LeBron James' buddy Chris Paul just looked like he wasn't trying hard, like he was trying to help LeBron James advance. Even though that sounds crazy, like I said, check out Casino for Life. He talks about it, he explains it, goes into detail. But that arm injury Paul had in Game 5 too, that just looked fake. I mean, he just was playing like garbage. He did have 13 assists, but I mean, he wasn't. It looked, if you watch the games, it just looked like he wasn't trying. Booker stepped up big time. Like I said, he had 47 points. Crowder had 18 points. Bridges had 10 points. Did any of you guys actually watch the games and not the highlights? What do you guys think about this? What do you guys think about the game? Were people trying as hard as they could? A lot of blame's going on Schroeder, but I mean, Schroeder stepped up. So bottom line, the Suns were just a better team. Send LeBron James and the Lakers home in the first round. The first time in LeBron James' career getting sent home in the first round. There's not much more to say about it. Davis was cleared to play the game before he played. Before the game started, he was cleared by team doctors. But then minutes into the game, he went down. You could see he was favoring his growing. AD, a.k.a. street clothes. He's just too soft. But although he's soft, he is still the MVP of the Lakers. When he's on the court, the Lakers win. Like I said, if he was healthy, the Lakers would have won this game and this series no problem. LeBron James couldn't lead the Lakers past the Suns. That's why he needs all these superstars. Look for next year for them to blow it up. Like I said, the Chris Paul's play was suspect in this series. Another topic, another video for another day. LeBron James sending his people everywhere throughout the NBA to make trades, to influence other players. He owns Clutch Sports. He just can't claim it because he's a player. It'd be a conflict of interest. There's rules against it. But his best friend owns it. Like I said, I'm not going to get into all that right now. Go check out Casino for Life. He lays it all out. That's why Schroeder declined his option, because he's out of there. He's tired of the crap. He's going to get the same money or more somewhere else, no problem. Everybody putting the blame on Schroeder. That's funny. LeBron James walking off the court both games. You don't do that game 5 because you basically gave up on the series. And then the teams want to lie, or the team lies for you. Oh, he wanted to go ice up, blah, blah, blah. The second time he left, same thing. They're talking about he wanted to get treatment. So it is what it is. Lakers eliminated from the first round of the playoffs. As a historian of the game, a fan of the history of the whole NBA, sports, everything, of the league, we're fans of all of it, all the teams, everything going on. We like to point out this stuff. So that's basically it. What do you guys think? Anybody else watch the series? Who do you think is going to win? My Heat are already out of it thanks to the Milwaukee Bucks. It's pretty much open. The Brooklyn Nets are probably going to win it. They're just too stacked. So what do you guys think? Booker really stepped it up. 47 points. 11 boards. Let's see how far he could take them. LeBron James had 29 points and 9 boards, 1 rebound shy of a double-double. So what do you guys think? Did you watch the series? What do you think about LeBron James walking off the court? What do you think about Chris Paul playing suspect to help his friend LeBron James? I don't know, maybe I'm crazy, but that's what I'm hearing. Like I said, check out Casino for Life. Thoughts, comments, questions, opinions in the comment section. Lakers defending NBA champions eliminated. in the first round by the Phoenix Suns and Devin Booker. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Blaze One Sports.